Hello, my internet friends. My name is KittyOB10, and we are finally here, guys. This is my premiere week commentary for Dance with the Stars Season 24. I wasn't sure how most of the night was going to play out, but I absolutely loved this premiere. This is probably one of the best premiere nights I have seen in, honestly, quite a while. It was just fantastic. There was great content, questionable content, and the ones that were basically a fuckery to society. I'm not going to stall any much longer, so let's get this train started. So we kicked off the 24th season with Normani Corday from my least favorite girl group of all time, Fourth Harmony. I'm gonna be Fourth Harmony throughout this whole season. I don't care if they're fucking called Fifth Harmony. You lost Camila. You're Fourth Harmony. Get used to it. Where am I going with this? I don't even know. Okay, back to where I was. I'm a little distracted. Blah. Okay, the beginning of the routine. It was dragging on, and I honestly thought it was never gonna end. And then they finally got into the middle of the routine, and I have to say that Normani was pretty good. But I feel like she's channeling a little bit of Tamar Braxton in the lack of chemistry department. And even though I think Val is an arrogant moron at times, Normani needs to let him take the lead. This isn't a Fourth Harmony concert, sister. You're on your own on this one. Don't even get me started on when they made her wear for the quick step. It was god fucking awful. For me, I just don't think it suited her body type. It was a decent start to the night. Honestly, I was glad to have them perform first just to get them out of the way. I'm a sucker for lines, and Nancy Kerrigan perfected that. She proved to a T that she could be more than someone that got whacked in the knees. I loved her beauty and elegance. She may be one of those partners that's on the old lady standard, but I think she's one of the better older partners that Artem has ever had since he joined the show. Nancy shows promise and potential. I think she could go far in this competition, which is saying a lot considering Arden's past record with his American partners. I can't wait to see what this pair has in store for us in the weeks to come, and I'm hoping for a great outcome for both of their sake. First off, I want to thank the producers for making this routine become a reality. My heart is completely happy. Whew. Okay. Every season on Dance with the Stars, you have to have a certain criteria with your celebrities. You know, the jock, the inspirational tearjerker, the icons you grew up with, and of course, your hilarious source of entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found our entertainment in Chris Kattan. We all know that wasn't the greatest cha-cha in the history of the show, but it was so much fun, and it took me back to the golden era of SNL. All I needed was that song and the head bobbing, and I was just completely sold. Dancing-wise, yeah, it fucking sucked. But entertainment-wise, it was my favorite thing ever. Now all I need is Chris to just bring Mango in for a routine, and I'll absolutely be complete with my SNL nostalgia. Did you guys see Jenna's face after Bonner and Sharna performed? Basically, that was literally me during that whole entire performance. I was entranced, I was speechless, I was just so fucking happy that Bonner could dance better than Ty Murray. This team has flaming hot chemistry, that's easy to see. I can already see the comments on social media now being like, date! 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 First off, we don't even know if both of them are single, let alone have the same feelings towards each other. It's week one, everybody. Keep your pants on. I see potential in Bonner, and I think he'll be a strong contender this season. By the way, I'm not going to be commenting on the alleged inappropriate touching that he did on her. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be involved in this type of situation. While we were waiting for the show to return from commercials, I went to get a shot glass and pour some wine, waiting for the outcome of what Chara was going to go for. Honestly, it wasn't as horrible as I thought it was going to be. It was weird at times, yeah. And it was a little bit raunchy, yeah. But this is probably Kyo's best performance with an older woman. As long as she doesn't coochie near me, we'll be good. Oh boy, I'm gonna need a lot of wine with her this season. That and subtitles. First and foremost, I'm still happy that PETA is back to compete. I don't care what you all say. I am very, very happy. I missed her. I love her. I missed her. Don't judge me. Okay, as much as I wanted to hate this dance, I just couldn't. Nick did a good job remembering the steps, although I will agree with Carrie Ann that he rushed on a couple of sections. But hey, it's week 1, and I think he wanted to perfect it and not let PETA down. I think all the celebrities don't want to let their partners down. I respect his determination, and hopefully he comes back and just takes his time on the routine. Also, can someone tell me where to find the link for the remix version of the song they used? I need more of that version in my life, please. It was on fire. So after that performance, it was time to watch Heather's Viennese Waltz with PETA's baby daddy, Ron Schmerkowski. Yeah, that one. I've gotten over the fact that he came back for another season. To each their own, I suppose. And a paycheck. This dance gave me a ton of La La Land vibes, and I'm not even mad about it. It was simple and graceful. Heather was like a breath of fresh air. I couldn't help but smile. I think this partnership is wonderful, and it's so refreshing to see Max in a whole new light. But I wanted to see a little bit more. Granted, you're only given like 60 or 90 seconds with each routine, but I think Heather should step out a tad bit more and give us something new that we have never known about her. Until then, I'll be looking forward to what else she has to offer to us. Somewhere up in the clouds, Harry Carey would be extremely proud of that quick step that David Ross delivered. I think every Cubs fan was beyond proud. My sweet old grandmother was singing along with the song, and I was just grinning ear to ear watching the routine. It couldn't get much better than that. Personally, I thought the song was a little bit slow to qualify as a quick step number, but sometimes you just gotta let loose a little bit and just enjoy the performance as it is. It's a cute quick step that can make anyone have a home run smile. David Ross and Lindsay, yeah, they're definitely gonna be around for a while. So here's my thoughts on Erika Jayne's vibe. She's like a white Beyonce that is doing the early work of Kesha. She says she's 45? That's the kind of dancing I would see my almost 47-year-old mother be doing if she was that flexible. The beat was fantastic, I can't lie about that. But how do I even describe Erika's performance? It was like watching a middle-aged woman's porno fantasy with a younger man come to life. It's like you're either taking acid or coming out of a surgery. There wasn't even enough content to call this a salsa. The only thing that was splendid was Gleb. That was basically it. Everything else was just abysmal. But whether or not they win this competition this season, I think Gleb should be given a puppy, money, everything. The Lamborghini, the mansion, whatever Erika has, Gleb needs it to put up with this crap. I literally screamed as Rashad and Emma were crushing their cha-cha. I even started crying. Every season when Emma is confirmed as a pro, you hope she gets someone that showcases why you love her in the first place. And every time, they basically give her people that are not worth the time noticing. But at long last, here is someone that is the answer to our prayers. Rashad Jennings, you are the saving grace of the Emma Slater fan base. It was everything I had dreamed of when I envisioned her getting a contender. It was fun, they nailed the technicality. I'm just blown away. I'm giddy. I'm really giddy. Man, just giddy enough to be able to express my pure happiness. If he keeps this up, I could see him and Emma going to the finale. I'm calling it now. I didn't have high standards for Mr. T. I think I was holding out hope that Kim spruced up a miracle. Nope. This is something out of the Master P Academy. He wasn't dancing at all. It was just walking and grunting. Going back to Chris Kattan for a moment, I know he wasn't the greatest, but how is his dance worse than Mr. T? I still don't get it. The judges love entertainment and technique. Were they just afraid that Mr. T was going to massacre them? I would be if I didn't know who he was. Going back to who we were originally talking about, Kim hasn't changed a bit since she last competed, but I guess we're now referring to her as Kim Herjavec. Can I just call her by her maiden name? That's what she started off on the show as. I mean, you don't see Allison Holger being Allison Boss, or Edita Slawinska being Edita Mazzo, Or when Anna Trubutskaya was still married to Jonathan Roberts as Anna Roberts. Yeah, remember Jonathan Roberts? Nobody else does. What was my point? Oh, right. Kim is still going to be Kim Johnson to me, and Mr. T needs to go back to the drawing board. Well, they're definitely milking in Lori being in the audience. Simone is her own person, and we really shouldn't compare her to her friend. Personally, I think she should have competed last season, but here she is now, and with my man Sasha. This is the season that can most likely be owned by him and Emma with their strong partners. A tango seems unique to start off on, but if we know Sasha's clever mind, he knows what he's doing. Great structure from Simone. The way she synchronizes with Sasha is fantastic, but I will never understand how EDM qualifies for tango routines. Tomato, tomato, I guess. I think this is the first time I'll be rooting wholeheartedly for an Olympian since Shawn Johnson's run in the All-Star season. We all know she's the rightful winner of that season. Yeah. Anywho, Simone and Sasha are definitely a pair to watch out for, and I can't wait to see what else they have up their sleeve. Our couples return to the ballroom one more time before someone becomes the first eliminated contestant of the season. Based on what I saw, I think the ones in trouble will probably be Chris, Charo, and Mr. T. I don't know who will be necessarily getting voted off for sure, so I'll leave next week's dance to be the final deal breaker. My favorite dance of the night? It's hard to choose, but if it gives you all any spoilers, I can't stop watching Rashad and Emma. They are dynamite together. So sound off in the comments below. What do you guys think of this season's premiere episode? Who were your favorites? Who made you cringe? Who do you think will be the first to get eliminated? If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and you want to see more of me in the future, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be alerted when my videos are uploaded. Until next week, take care everybody.